Well, we're excited to host Western Illinois on Thursday night, a team that's coming in here 2-0. And then it's really an important game for us because we don't play at home again until December 6th. So that's 2+ weeks. We're going on the road for 5 straight games. So I think this game is really important for us, not only for a victory, but to keep getting better. You know, this is a work in progress with a young team, and we need to use every practice, every game, just to get better. Then we go to UNI on Sunday for a 2 o'clock game, and that's the first of our 3 in-state rivalry games. Very important as far as our goals, and you know, UNI has been a tough place to play over the past years. Once November hits, it's really hard because you have so many games to get in this non-conference season that it's really hard to go back and correct problems from games. You're just kind of preparing for the next game, and that's probably why I don't like this month. You know, it's just game after game. It's probably why kids love this month. You know, all they get to do is play and get ready for the next game, and don't have to hear us harping on, you know, the film and watching so much their mistakes over and over and trying to learn from that. But, you know, so I don't know that we saw great improvement from that. But, you know, hopefully this game that we will.
Yeah, I think last weekend was a good test for us, and, you know, have some game film now to look at and learn from, so that'll be good. I mean, I think it was good to people got some minutes this past weekend and everyone contributed. And so I think just getting those confidence for those younger players is important.
I think that, you know, defensively we've done a pretty good job on the teams that we've played. I think rebounding is always an area that we can focus on and improving. Offensively, you know, that will come. We're still learning the system. We're still learning a little bit more about, you know, each other's tendencies, what to look for. And so that's just going to come with time, but really just focusing on our fundamentals, you know, spacing on offense, defensively being in proper positions, just focusing on the basics to be able to execute down the stretch.
Yeah, I feel like being 2-0 right now feels pretty good. Coming up on Thursday, we have another home game. We're kind of trying to protect Carver Arena again to keep the streak going, to stay undefeated. I feel like we really need to pick it up on the first half. The last couple games we haven't been as strong as in the second half, but I really think that if we pick it up first half, we're going to do really good.
Yeah, I mean, every year we set goals at the beginning of the year, and one of those is to, you know, be state champs, so beat UNI, Drake, and Iowa State. So that first test starts Sunday, so we'll be ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, being from Iowa, you just recognize how big these games are. You know, these kids growing up in the state, they grow up with their eyes set on one school, and for me that was Iowa. So to be able to go out there and represent Iowa, to hopefully get a win against UNI, that would be huge, just to represent our university in, you know, in a great light.
They're just a little bit more emotional for us. The fans get into them too. You know, the fans come out more for those games than they do our other non-conference games, and so they're important. The whole, you know, the eyes of the state are upon you in those games, and you want to represent the state well. So they're very big for us.